Good morning, Mr. Fikens.
Morning, Mr. Reed. There was no bond posted.
Okay. Do you know why it's scheduled for today?
There was a referral to workforce on September 19. So I think that was, and then scheduled for a review to do that. So I think that was something set up.
Okay.
There was a magistrate involvement in for a little bit. Good morning, Miss Anderson. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks.
Good morning, Ms. Wilson. Good to have you back.
Good morning, Miss Wilson.
Morning, Miss Wilson. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Cleveland.
Ms. Cleveland, did my client get out of the county yesterday?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I
Attorney
can.
Reed, I'm going to check the jail list right now to see what happened. And then I'll let you know.
Okay.
Morning again, Mr. Attorney Reed and Attorney Fikens. She appears to still be in the custody there.
Oh,
So I'm going to send a chat to you both. So it was brought to our attention that
okay.
something was going on. So I'll send a chat to you both.
Thank you, Ms. Cleveland.
Thank you, Attorney Reed and Fikens. I'm so sorry about that.
Mr. Fikens?
Yes, sir.
I see Officer Harris in the courtroom. Do we have anything, any traffic matters this morning?
No, I don't think so. Officer Harris, are you here on a particular matter?
Yes,
Good morning, Officer Harris.
hi, good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Yes, I had a court case last week and it was adjourned till this morning. The name is Jamil Ali Banani.
Oh, Al Badani?
Yep.
Yeah, Jamil Al Badani.
Yes.
That's set for 10:45, a final pretrial conference.
Okay, I don't know. They told me to come back today at 8:30.
Okay, well, then stay put if you're told something. I'm just looking at the docket.
Okay, you saying that's at 10:30?
10:45, it's on the docket for 10:45. It's a retained matter. So
Yeah.
we can't help you, but I'll call the prosecutor.
Yeah, the prosecutor. What's it? Rosa now?
Yeah, I'll give him
Yeah.
a buzz. I'll tell him you're here.
Okay. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Oh yeah, likewise. I miss both of you guys.
Yeah, we miss you too, Officer Harris. Yeah, we
Thank you.
don't see you except on a TV screen. You're about that big. Hey, Officer Harris.
Yes, sir.
I just spoke with Matt Rosenthal, and he asked if it would be a problem or not a problem if you come back at 10:45.
Okay, no problem.
That'd be great.
I see you at 10:45.
Thanks. Sir.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Mr. Reed.
Yes, Mr. Fikens.
It appears on my screen that I have these streams of light coming through. I don't know if you can see that. Does that show up?
On your screen?
Yeah.
A little flash every now and then.
Oh, okay. It looks like there's like angels outside the window or something. Some celestial thing.
But you look okay, Mr. Parkins. You're
Oh,
all right. I
good.
wouldn't
That's
worry.
what I was wondering. That was just a check.
No, it's celestial. That's what it is.
Well, like in Indiana Jones, I wish I had the staff of Ra because I could probably locate the covenant of the ark or the ark of the covenant.
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Okay, good.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I'm Judge Shannon A. Holmes, serving as your presiding judge on this morning. We are ready to get the docket moving. I see that the jail has joined us with Ms. Ellis at the jail. Good morning in the courtroom.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. Ms. Ellis was supposed to be released on this morning. Her sanction has been completed. And so Ms. Mack, please make sure they send over the paperwork to release Ms. Ellis. Ms. Ellis, hopefully you have had some time to think and you are going to get up, get back in the game and work your program. Is that correct? Very good. Ms. Cleveland, do you have a return to court date for Ms. Ellis?
I apologize. I was speaking with Counselor Williams about another client. Oops.
Can you just give me a date for Ms. Ellis?
Yes, she's normally on the schedule for the Friday, so that would be today.
Okay, Mr. Bay, I'm in court
It
right
would be the 21st, Your Honor, if that's okay, for her to come on via Zoom because I want to make sure she's acclimated. Oh, can't be the 21st. Your Honor, the 28th would be the next court date, if that's okay.
I'll put her down for the 21st. Do a face-to-face with her on the 21st for me, okay?
Thank
And
you.
that'll be at 10:35. All right, thank you, Ms. Cleveland. Thank you, Ms. Ellis. I look forward to hearing good reports as to your progress, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank
Judge,
you.
if I may,
Yeah,
well, Ms. Ellis, if you're leaving the county now, if you need any documentation regarding your incarceration, ask for it from the jail. If you can't get anything and you need it for work, I would suggest that you stop by the courthouse and pick up something showing that you were incarcerated over the weekend, if it will help your employment. Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, and may I also add, I apologize, that Ms. Ellis already entered onto the 1-800 number last week on Friday. So she is scheduled to make contact again with Detroit Recovery Project. She is now scheduled for intensive outpatient therapy, which would include contact with them no less than 3 times per week, or as designed by her treatment plan, Your Honor, once she gets reassessed.
okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Ms. Ellis, thank you at the Wayne County Jail. You all enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. All right, let me have the attorneys please place your appearance on the record at this time.
Yes, thank you, Judge, and good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, Judge, and good morning again.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. Good morning to you. Your motion is granted. Mr. Fikens?
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I too would make a similar motion.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Reed and your Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted as well.
Thank you,
All
Judge.
right. Mr. Griffin, you're first up on the screen.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Brian Griffin, Drug Court Case Manager on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Griffin. And then Ms. Cleveland.
Thank you, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, Case Manager for the Sobriety Court.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Cleveland. And then Mr. Yancey.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Yancey. If there are no preliminary matters, then I am going to start off this morning with Lakeisha Anderson. I have case number 201-29277. Ms. Anderson, state your full name for me. Lakeisha Anderson. Good morning, Ms. Anderson. How are you today? Good morning. I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing very well. Ms. Anderson is in phase 3 of our 3-phase program. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah. Oh, Miss, you didn't even give Mr. Griffin a chance to answer. All right.
Oh, I thought you said, I'm sorry.
Keep up with your own progress. There you go. You're doing the right thing. All right. What have you been doing in phase 3, Miss Griffin, Miss Anderson?
Just working. You know, you just gotta work a program. I just stay busy, work. That's all I do is work.
Okay. Okay. Are you showing up for the things you're supposed to show up for?
I am.
Okay, very good. Anything you've learned since the last time I've seen you? Uh-oh. What have you learned?
Me? My continuous answer is patience because that's something that I struggle with, but I'm working on it.
Okay. All right. You're working on it. Anything happened recently that's tested your patience?
Well, you know, your patience get tested every day, but life goes on.
Okay.
I'm okay. Almost.
All right. I'm just checking. All right. What challenges have you had, Miss Anderson, if any?
No challenges.
Okay. Any victories that you've had? Any accomplishments? Come on, Miss Anderson. You know, I'm not gonna just let you tell me yes, no. You're making this a lot longer and I need to keep moving my docket. Come on.
Okay. I've decided to go back to school. I contemplated for a long time because I only really have 6 classes left for my bachelor's. Then I struggled to fence because I don't want to work in corporate America no more. I like completely can't stand it. But I spent all this money on this degree, so I'm like, I might as well finish it. So hopefully I can do something else with it because this job not it.
Okay. All right. Listen, sometimes we have to change course, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so there's nothing wrong with that. So I hope that you will go back to school because 6 classes, you can do that like this, right? If you could work this program, you can get those 6 classes done. I know you can.
Yes.
And so I hope you will definitely go back, get that degree and sail off in the sunset and figure out what you want to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Wonderful. You have questions for the team this morning?
No.
No questions? All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you want to tell me about Miss Anderson?
Your Honor, Ms. Anderson is doing fine. She's in phase 3 of a 3-phase program. She had a 24-month contract, so she'll be coming up on her 24 months in January. So she's just about at the end. So she's kind of in the maintenance phase. She continued to test, no problems with testing. She also has her interlock in her car, no violations with the interlock. So she's in compliance with your order at this time, Your Honor.
Wonderful. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything else to Miss Anderson?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Ms. Anderson, good report. You're working the program. Congratulations on your employment and working your job. And it was good to hear that you're going back to complete your degree. There's no such thing as too much education. Best success with that. Keep up the good work. Proud of you. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Thank you, ma'am. Stay safe.
And
Thank you.
Your Honor, if I might add, I think your decision to go back to school and get your degree is a great decision. It keeps opening up other doors that you might not know about. And so while it's scary at first and a little frustrating that things didn't work out, I think you're making the right call on that one. So keep up the great work, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. If nothing else, Mr. Griffin, what's
Your
next,
Honor,
Miss Anderson?
she'll be having a face-to-face with me on October 31st, 2022, and that'll be at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Miss Anderson?
October 31st, 10:35.
Yes, ma'am. All right, good to see you. Do
Nice
well.
to see you.
I'm sorry.
I said nice to see you as well.
All right, continue to do well, Miss Anderson. You're almost there. You're on the last stretch, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, I am going to go to Derek Williams. Is Mr. Williams, he's on for 10:35. Was he supposed to see me today?
Yes, Your Honor. I think that was, he's in phase 1, so he should be 8:35 a.m. or at least 8:30 a.m. because he's inpatient still.
Okay. All right, let me place that on the record. ZA082461. Mr. Williams, state your full name for me, please.
Derek Williams.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. All right, Ms. Milton, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I am doing very well. I'm doing very well. How's Mr. Milton doing?
Mr. Williams?
I'm sorry, Mr. Okay, it's Monday.
He's doing good, Your Honor. He's doing really good. His attitude, his demeanor seems to have improved. And I just got word this morning that it has completed our level of treatment today.
Wonderful. And have you gotten with Miss Cleveland about next step?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. And I'm sure Miss Cleveland will update me on what's next for Mr. Williams, but he's done well. And I guess he's ready to transition into something else. Is that correct? All right, great. Mr. Williams, I'm going to hear from Miss Cleveland first, and then I'll hear from you, okay?
All right.
All right, Miss Cleveland.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, I thought we had a couple more days, but I was informed today that today is his completion date. Last week, I did make contact with Jonathan Williams at Lake Ridge Village, and I actually was speaking to him this morning as well because he is trying to secure transitional housing and pickup for Mr. Williams from his current treatment provider. I had a nice long talk with Mr. Williams about completion there and what transitional housing is going to look like. He's agreeable, and he also understands that I believe some of the discussion we had about him previously that Lake Ridge Village provide him coursework in the HEAT program that I think would be a very good fit for him. Mr. Williams did provide an alternative address, which I did follow through with as far as investigating the viability for that placement in transitional housing. I am not recommending that house at this time because I believe that he's on a very good path of progress, including the HEAT program, including one of his goals is to get work, to find work, employment, things like that, as well as independent housing. And I think that that would be suitable for him achieving those goals on his own. So I would like to recommend, Your Honor, transitional housing for him into Lake Ridge Village based on their availability for him to enter into the program and be picked up today. Your Honor, I would ask, I don't know what the standard is for the current treatment provider, but it just would be beneficial if he could exit from that place and go immediately into Lake Ridge Village, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. All right, thank you. Mr. Williams, tell me how you're feeling about all this information you're hearing.
I feel like the same things you're talking about. Me doing better about the job, applying myself, and succeed. I just feel like I can do that where the address I gave.
One more time, I didn't hear the last part you said.
I just feel like because due to structure and stable, and my family was willing to go to meetings and everything with me and talk things over with me, I felt like I could do the same thing there.
I understand that, but here's the thing. The recommendation is that you go to transitional living. And the reason is because we want to ultimately get you to independent living, where you're not living with family or depending on someone else. You're able to maintain your own environment because you're employed and you're addressing your needs and those kind of things. So that's why the recommendation was made that that was not the best transition for you. Okay, so let's try it out. All right.
All right.
Okay. All right, Mr. Williams. And so let's see how it goes. We want to get you stable, get you employed, and transition you into your own place, so that you can have your own place to live. You know, family can be up and down, back and forth, out and in. you're grown and you want to have your own place to live. So let us help you with that, okay?
That's fine. I would still have to, I would still have to be sharing rooms with other people.
Yes, but it's going to be temporary. If that's where they start you off at, and then as you work their program, you will eventually, and Ms. Cleveland, you can correct me if I'm wrong, qualify for independent housing. We have several individuals who have gone through that program and they have graduated or transitioned to independent living. Okay.
All right.
All right. Do you have any questions for the team?
I would like to go pick up some things from my house.
Okay, Miss Cleveland, can Lake Ridge arrange?
I don't know where Lake Ridge is at, and
Hold on, Mr. Williams, we're gonna take care of that. We're not gonna let you be out there because if you're gonna go and pick up some things, we're gonna facilitate that. Because my order is going to be to report directly to Lake Ridge. And so, Miss Cleveland, my question to you is, I know that Lake Ridge has transportation. Will they facilitate him going to pick up some things? Or I'm sure they have protocol for how things come into their building. So, Mr. Williams, we have to follow their protocol, okay? So I'd like you to meet with Miss Cleveland, talk to Miss Cleveland offline, and she can tell you their protocol for your ability to get your things, okay?
all right.
All right, very good. But we're not gonna just send you out there on your own to figure out where Lake Ridge Village is. They have a transportation service, so we'll make sure you get there, okay?
Yes, yeah, I will get there. Yeah, I was gonna say, even if I was to go to the house, I was still gonna get there.
No, we're not gonna go to the house. We're gonna go from where you are to Lake Ridge, and then we'll follow their protocol, okay?
All right.
So that's how we're gonna do it. All right. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything else as to Mr. Williams?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Williams, on moving forward. Drug court does not last forever. You're progressing. Our goals for independent housing, we know you're going to reach those goals for you also. You're working the program, you're taking the next step. Keep up the good work, sir. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. And be safe, sir. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Welcome.
And Your Honor, if I might add, as to Mr. Williams, you are doing a great job and you should know that you're doing a great job. You've come a long way right from the time we first met you up until now. You're doing great. And this is just an indication of how you're doing great, that you're willing also to handle this. You can do this. And ultimately, it's going to be for your betterment, because I hope you understand that you made an amazing transformation up until this point. You've really been doing it. So keep up the great work, sir. You can do it. I know you can. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. If nothing else, as to Mr. Williams, Miss Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, I would like to add, I am very proud of him as well, and I want to give an example of that. Those tickets that we had discussed previously were in another jurisdiction. They were in Hazel Park, but he did go and meet with the jurisdiction, and he knows now what is required, and that's why he wants to work, Your Honor, because he has to take care of his requirements over there. But he did that independently, and I was very proud to hear that he wanted to take those matters into his hands and get that reconciled as well.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Your Honor, he's going to have a face-to-face on October 21st, 2022 at 10:35 a.m., just so that I can find out exactly where he's located, because when I spoke with Ms. Milton, he would be in transitional housing at Elmhurst House until he is transferred to Lake Ridge Village. So that's the thing that we're trying to facilitate today. So just to make sure that the court is apprised of anything that's happening with him.
All right, very good. Did you get that date and time, Mr. Williams?
22nd of October.
October 21st at 10:35 a.m.
October 21st at 10:20.
I got a question. Why can't I just transfer here next door?
I thought that that's what you all had talked about, and so,
Because I'm going somewhere else, and
Ms. Cleveland,
the people here know me already.
yes, you raise a good point, Ms. Cleveland. Why isn't he staying at Elmhurst to transition?
Well, Your Honor, he indicated that his preference was to move to the home that he continued to provide the address to. Upon investigation of that home, there were certain things that did occur at that home that I feel it's not suitable for him to return to that family home at this time. He can stay at the Elmhurst house and continue in their core program if his preference is that for transitional housing. And then possibly heat can be reserved for another time, but that program does start on November 1st. Well, I think he would benefit for it. I'm sure Elmhurst House has a good transitional housing plan as well.
So I am not married to the idea that in order to do heat, you have to stay at Lake Ridge.
He just would have to have the transportation to and from there, Your Honor. And then I would like to add for the record too, I wouldn't want transportation to be an issue for him, nor would I want it to be a temptation, because I was made aware that he had a vehicle at his disposal when he was going to go to his home that he owns, his family home. And despite not being a valid license holder, he was utilizing that vehicle.
No,
That
you
was
can't use the vehicle. Now that'll land you in jail, sir.
so.
You can't drive without a license. You're in problem solving court. We're solving problems, helping you. You can't turn around and not follow the law. So if you get stopped in that car, you're going to jail. So we've nipped that.
Yes.
Can't drive it.
Thank you, Your Honor. And also to go from his facility with their transitional housing plan, their treatment plan, he would at least have to be seen at heat at Lake Ridge Village twice a week when it starts in November. And the convenience will be lessened just because he'd have to transport back and forth there.
Well, I'm certain that Ms. Milton
Yes,
would be able to work that out. The program that we're sending him to, it's a therapy specifically designed for the African-American male. And so obviously, Mr. Williams would be a good fit for that. And so would it be a problem getting him back and forth twice a week for his sessions?
well, the thing is, okay, so when he goes to recovery housing here, I am no longer supervising his case.
Okay.
So it would be a peer recovery coach that would be supervising his case. Now, as far as him being able to get back and forth to his meetings at Lake Ridge, he would be responsible to inform them of the days and time that he has to go to Lake Ridge. And as far as transportation, he would be responsible for that also. Now, I'm not sure if Lake Ridge will come and pick him up and bring him back.
And they may, because they have transportation, right, Ms. Cleveland?
They do, Your Honor. I'm not sure how much they would be able to provide that service, especially during the time when the courses are going on or before the courses are going on. I would have to talk to Counselor Williams about that as well.
Or we would have to get him bus passes or.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not married to, you have to reside at Lake Ridge to do heat. And here's the thing, it's October. I think the next class is starting November 2nd or 3rd.
I think it's the 1st, Your Honor.
Okay, November 1st. So we've got a couple of weeks to figure out the transportation issue. I would prefer, since he started off at Elmhurst, that he stays there to transition in their program, as opposed to feeling like he's starting from ground zero. Everybody wants to feel like they're progressing.
Yes.
Everybody, including me. I don't like lateral moves. I want to see progress. And so let's not give him that sense of a lateral move. Let's give him a sense of progress right there at Elmhurst. But I do want him to do heat.
Yes,
Okay,
Your Honor.
all right. How does that sound, Mr. Williams?
Sounds good. So my concern is about my tickets.
Well, it's nothing I can do about your ticket. You've got to take care of those tickets. And so you'll have to just work at it piece by piece. Miss Cleveland, what I will ask is that you send the letter to Hazel Park indicating that he's in our program. I don't have any authority over there in the Hazel Park, and that he's worked, but we do like to let them know that he's working the program, let them know what he's doing to work the program. And maybe, I don't know, they may work something out for you. I can't guarantee that. It's just a courtesy that we extend.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, when he's here in recovery housing, what it is that, after 30 days of being in recovery housing here, he can go out looking for a job.
Okay, that's wonderful. But
He'll
he'll have to make sure that it doesn't conflict. There's not a conflict with his ability to continue to do heat
Yeah, right.
therapy. Okay,
So, so I guess, with,
That'll be the main priority, besides the job.
is that
If I
you
get
do
the job.
heat, and then whatever job you get, you have to make sure that you're
Around.
able to go for your heat meetings
Exactly.
and work as well, so.
So I just have to work around.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And Mr. Williams, I do want to caution you. I don't want to immobilize your car. Okay, but if I find out that you're driving and
I
you
can't
don't,
drive it.
I'm just, listen to what I'm saying. If I find out that you're driving without a license, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have them immobilize your car. Okay? Tell me what's funny about that.
Because I cannot drive. I don't plan on driving until I get the money to get my things right.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I'll smile about that too. Thank you, because I love law-abiding citizens. I do.
I know he got tickets, so like I'm not about to go a level back.
Right. Don't do that. You just dig the hole deeper for yourself, okay? Let's try to work our way out of it, okay? All right. So Miss Cleveland, he's gonna stay at Elmhurst, and then we'll go from there. And I want to know, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, is there anything I think you've already added as to Mr. Williams, and I just need to get a date.
Yes, Your Honor. It's going to be October 21st, 2022 for a face-to-face. So he would be calling me, and we would have a discussion about what's going on with him, Your Honor, at 10:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you for having an open mind. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. And we're going to work with you, okay?
Right.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Milton. I'm certain you and Ms. Cleveland will make sure you finalize that transition plan so we know exactly what's going on. And then we'll go from there.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Very good. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right, I'm going to go to Ms. Liggins, and then I'll go to Mr. Shaw at the jail. I have for Ms. Liggins, case number 220-561-8901. Ms. Liggins, state your full name, please.
Justine Liggins.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning, everybody.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. All right. You're at work this morning?
No, I'll go at 12:30.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, so I got an evening shift today.
Okay, how's work going?
It's going real good. I just got keys to the store. Actually the same day I completed anger management, so it was a real good Saturday last Saturday.
Look at you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
moving along.
Moving along. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. What's been difficult for you, if anything?
I don't think anything's been difficult. I mean, it's been a lot of more so celebrations in the sense because we finished anger management and then we went ahead and got keys as well. So I think, it's like a good difficult, but I guess if we had to say anything difficult, it would be whether I want to step back into that management role or whether I want to just take a breather at this point, but no real life difficulties.
Okay. That's some good choices to make. Do I want to take on a management role? Listen, hey.
I'll take it.
That's some good choices to be able to make.
Yeah,
Very good. What did you learn in that anger management class?
man, I don't know where to start. I learned so much. I learned that patience is virtue. The world is filled with so many different people facing so many different adversities that things are not always personal towards you, even though they may be directed towards you at that moment. I've learned to better express how maybe things made me feel without having to always act upon them or get the last word or make my point be known. Sometimes that's just not necessary. Um, I've learned that when you think people are against you, they may not be against you. They may be against themselves. And again, that leads back to nothing being personal. Uh, I learned that there's a lot of people out there that I have yet to meet. Some are going to be great for me, some are not going to be great for me. And it's just a matter of how I personally deal with them.
Yes, look at you. I hope some young folks are listening to this. Those are some great things that you've learned in your class. And I hope that you will apply them.
For sure.
All right, very good. How's your mom doing?
She's fantastic. She's good.
Fantastic. Make sure you let her know I asked.
Absolutely.
All right. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, not really. Just going with the flow, working the program, waiting for the next phase or whatever comes next after this, and just seeing, what happens.
All right. All right, Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Justine Liggins?
Thank you, Your Honor. She and I did speak, and we did discuss those good, positive things that are happening for her. They are part of her proximal goals, Your Honor, and she's achieving them. She was very excited about becoming a key holder and assuming that responsibility because she felt confident in herself, and she was glad that her employer also had that confidence in her because they really started to discuss it right when she started her training program up there. So, they saw something good in her. Your Honor, she is doing very, very well. She has had 76 days of sobriety. I would like to recommend her for phase 2 today. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to tell you that before, but I'm seeing how many days she's in the program. Her screens are clean. She's wonderful at journaling and taking notes. She's very thorough. Her attitude and our interactions have improved so much, and we actually get along very well now. Yay! So that's
yeah.
And I'm just waiting for her counselor does send progress notes, but I'm waiting for the most recent ones. That's all, Your Honor. But
any objections from any of the other team members as to Ms. Cleveland's recommendation for promotion to phase 2?
No objections, Judge. No objections.
Yay.
All right, wonderful. Then I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in congratulating Justine Liggins on her promotion to phase 2. Congratulations, Ms. Liggins. Congratulations. Awesome. Awesome. All right, that means I'm not going to see you as much, but I will be keeping up with what's going on with you, and just know we're here if you need us. And so we'll continue to have your contact with Ms. Cleveland. And so with that, Ms. Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, she's phase 2, so she would be having her face-to-face on 10/24/2022, which is October 24th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m., Your Honor.
Got it. Did you get that, Justine?
Absolutely.
All right, very good. Good to see you. Great report. Very proud of you. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, was there anything you wanted to add?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Congratulations, Ms. Liggins, on the promotion to phase 2. We had an opportunity to bond in the breakout room when I talked about jail and inpatient, and you said that's not for me. And you're working the program. It's always good to see you, Ms. Liggins. You have a great attitude. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you. Be safe, young lady. Be safe.
I appreciate that, Attorney Reed.
And Your Honor, if I could add, Ms. Liggins, you're a joy to be with. I know you're always very determined, and at the start you're kind of determined in a different direction, but you put it on track. Maybe some of the training helped, but I think you did all the heavy lifting. young lady. So you should be very proud of yourself because we're very proud of you. Thank you,
I
Judge.
appreciate that, Attorney Vikings.
All right, wonderful. Well, you have your next date. Continue to do well. Congratulations to you. Very proud of you. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
Sounds great. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great day.
Okay, you do the same.
Bye.
All right. Let's go to Mr. Shaw to the Wayne County Jail. Good morning. I have case number SP 111-50151. Mr. Shaw, state your name for me.
Daniel Shaw.
Okay, Mr. Shaw, how are you feeling this morning?
I feel not too bad.
Okay. All right. Are you ready to get into treatment? And let's get beyond this moment in time.
Yes, I'm ready.
You're ready? All right, Miss Cleveland, what's the plan for Mr. Shaw?
Based on the conversation that I had with Sergeant Coho there, he is scheduled to go into Sacred Heart in Richmond, Michigan. His transportation will be provided. He would be leaving from where he is now and going directly there through transport. And then what I know and what I'm familiar with Sacred Heart is once he gets there, he has to sign a release to allow them to just verify his presence, as well as they will let me know only when his release date will be. They do not give contact or allow contact between the parties. Even with permission, he will not be able to call me until he's actually released from the program.
Do we know how many days he'll be at Sacred Heart?
It's typically 28 days, Your Honor.
Very
Mhm. And then he would probably have to secure transportation from there. So he would have to find someone who could pick him up from there and bring him back to, I believe that he's going to return to his current residence, which I have not had a chance to visit yet. However, I will make a visit there before he returns from Richmond.
Okay, and then Miss Cleveland, let's make sure we get with him about transportation, because even if we have to use a transportation service, we don't
Yes,
want to stress him out trying to find, or maybe even finding the wrong ride.
yes,
when
yes,
back
Your
to
Honor.
the city. Okay,
So,
right, so when they're scheduled to pick him up.
Mr. Shaw, that means that judge is asking that you contact me as soon as your completion to ensure that you have the appropriate transport from Richmond, Michigan, back down here to your home. Okay.
Yes, they'll let me.
Okay.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Shaw, I hope you're ready. We're all rooting for you, okay?
Yes.
Mr. Shaw, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, let's do it. Mr. Reed, Mr. Vikings, anything for Mr. Shaw?
Yes, Judge, thank you. It's good to see you, Mr. Shaw. We worry about you so much. We want you to be safe. We want you to be clean. Um, get out, work the program. Thank you, sir.
And
Thank
Your
you.
Honor, I'll only add to that for Mr. Shaw. We certainly are concerned about you, Mr. Shaw, but you can do it, and you can make that decision, and you can do the hard work it takes. We don't want it to overtake you. We're here for you anytime that we can be. So take care of yourself. Do well. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Shaw, what's going to be next, Miss Cleveland?
Your Honor, I'm very hopeful that he would be able to make contact with me at least a couple of days before his release. I would like to ask if he can be scheduled for a Zoom hearing. They cannot Zoom at Sacred Heart, but for a Zoom hearing on November 3rd, 2022, which is, I would know very much more if that is an appropriate date for him, and I would be able to inform the court. If he's still in residential treatment, then maybe we can make an adjustment for the court date.
All right, very good. So November 3rd, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. Well, no.
8:30.
His time. No, yeah, he would be 8:35. Let's keep it 8:35.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Very good. All right, Mr. Shaw, you go to Sacred Heart and you work that program, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so Ms. Mack, his release paperwork would indicate that he is to be released to Sacred Heart. Ms. Cleveland, if you could give Ms. Mack the information to put in my order,
Yes, Your Honor.
be released to them only.
Yes, and Sergeant Coho is present with Mr. Shaw.
All right, and that his next court date is November 3rd.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Your Honor.
very good. Thank you, Sergeant Coho. All right, I don't know, he may not.
Right now, you want to talk to him?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll talk to him later this week. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Shaw, take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, let's go to Andre Jones, case number 2130190. Good morning, Mr. Jones.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing good, sitting here at work.
All right, I understand it. How's work going?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
Pretty good. State your full name for the record, Mr. Jones.
Andre Jones.
All right. All right, you've been working your program, Mr. Jones?
Yeah, working through it. Everything's going good. I finally got the device in my car. Still can't drive because I got to get the revocation off my license, but I got that process done, and just waiting to be 100%.
All right, very good. So you got your interlock, right?
Yes.
And you understand that not only must you comply with the court's orders, but you need to make sure you're complying with everything Smart Start said to do or don't do, okay?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right, because they also report out to the Secretary of State, and it's the Secretary of State that will determine when your full license will be restored.
Right.
All right, so you want to make sure you're following both sets of rules, okay?
Okay.
All right, wonderful. So have you had any challenges since the last time I've seen you?
Oh no, not really. Still going smooth. Like I said, as long as I do right, that's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, things kind of work out, don't they?
Yeah, you got to start listening.
Yeah, all right, there you go. All right, what have you accomplished since the last time I've seen you?
What have I accomplished? Well, I'm going to accomplish this first semester of college. This is the last week. Just got one more assignment, and I'm moving on. I've done this whole semester. I started probably the same day as this process I'm going through now. Straight A's. I haven't seen none less than an A.
All right, sir, there you go. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
All right.
that's about it though. That's the only update I got right now.
All right. All right. Is there anything that you need us to help you with, Mr. Jones?
No, like I said, right now I think I'm waiting for a letter in the mail to get, everything fully as far as my license and my tags and everything. But outside of that, I'm doing great.
All right, wonderful. Are you still glad you came to the program and you're working it?
Yeah, it definitely got me through the process a lot faster. I look at the discipline as a positive challenge. So, just to prove, to the system, I made a mistake and, it's pretty good. So no complaints.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. All right, Mr. Griffin. What do you want to talk about Mr. Jones?
Mr. Jones is doing fine, Your Honor. Continue outpatient treatment at Detroit Recovery Project with Mr. Killings. He's been testing. All tests have been negative. Doing good at school, at work, and I'd like to recommend today that Mr. Jones be promoted to phase 2 today, Your Honor. He's been with us just over 90 days, and he's stable at this time, so I'd like to recommend promotion to phase 2.
All right, any objection from any of the team members?
No objection, Judge.
All right, then, Mr. Jones, you ready to go to the next level?
Let's get it.
All right, come on, let's celebrate Mr. Jones on his promotion. Congratulations, Mr. Jones. Congratulations. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, what do you have for Mr. Jones?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Jones, on the promotion. Congratulations on starting that process with the interlock. And when I heard straight A's, you're a better student than I was. Keep up the good work. I know your goal is to get that PhD in 4 or 5 years. I know you're
Yeah.
going to accomplish that.
Mhm.
Good to talk to you, sir. Good to see you. Keep up the good work and be safe. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Your Honor, if I might add too, Mr. Jones, you've been doing a great job. Your approach to this has been right on, and it's reflected in the fact of this promotion today, and also getting your license back, and you're on your way. And
Yes, sir.
you're intelligent in all those things you do. So keep up the great work, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else from Mr. Jones, Mr. Griffin, what's next?
Your Honor, he'll be having a face-to-face with me on October the 24th, 2022, and that'll be at 10:35 a.m. So I will give you a call on that day.
Okay.
All right, wonderful. All right, Mr. Jones, you are free to go back to work. Continue to do well. Very proud of you, and congratulations on your promotion today.
Thank you. See you guys later.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right, Ms. Roberts, are you ready? And then Ms. Mack, if we could, if you haven't done so already, if we could look up the 1035s, that would be great. All right. Ms. Roberts, I have for you case number Z8083041. State your full name for me, please.
Robin Roberts.
All right, good morning, Ms. Roberts. How are you?
Extremely tired.
And why are you extremely tired?
I did 12 hours last night and it drained every piece of energy I have for it in the morning.
Oh,
So I'm just tired.
All right. Well, you gonna get some rest today before you go back to work?
That's why I was late. Actually, I do apologize, but I was knocked out as soon as I came in the house. I fell right out.
I
So
understand it.
I was late. I apologize.
You're okay. You're okay. All right, Ms. Roberts, how is everything going with you working the program, juggling work and other responsibilities? How's that going for you?
It's going good. When you're doing the right thing, it's not really too much of an effort that you have to put to it because you're doing what you're supposed to do anyway. So everything is going smooth sailing. I just need more sleep.
You need more sleep. I hope that you get it. I hope that you get it. Listen, I'll be a sleep doctor today and give you a prescription. I'm prescribing 8 hours of sleep for you.
Oh, yes. I will give it to you.
All right. Very good. Are you having any difficulties with working the program?
No, it's just the driving thing. I think it's taking a toll on my friend and my mom, but they still are, with me. So no complaints.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, or Mr. Griffin, have you all looked at what's holding her back from getting a license?
She'll have to come to us to get a restricted license.
Okay, and I know she's fairly new to the program.
Right.
Yeah, so maybe start looking at least determining eligibility.
Okay.
And get some things done, completed, and then make that recommendation, Mr. Griffin.
Okay.
It's like they're back on track with getting those licenses out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So go ahead and start, getting it worked on.
Okay.
And that way, when she's eligible, we don't have a lot of legwork to do.
Okay.
All right, how does that sound to you, Ms. Roberts?
Awesome. Music to my ears.
All right, very good. Very good. What have you accomplished since the last time I've seen you? What's been some victories?
I got a washer and dryer. I'm excited about that.
I bet you are. Congratulations.
My other one got damaged in the floods that we had last year. And I'm recovering back then. I'm trying to get me a refrigerator, but everything is going good. I'm just taking care of my business more, trying to get my bills down. I'm trying to get to zeros.
Okay.
Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be right there. But other than that, everything, that's just pretty much everything is everything. I just work so much, for real.
Yeah. Well, hopefully after you get some of those bills down to zero and you get that refrigerator, hopefully you'll be able to cut back on all of those hours, right?
No, I have a senior in high school, so
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
I
So I'm gonna
understand.
make sure his senior year is the best it could be. He is not at fault for any of this, so I'm gonna have to work a little bit harder for him. So no
Okay.
letting up yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Right. Well, we are rooting for you, okay?
Thank you.
It all works out. Do you have any questions for the team this morning, Ms. Roberts?
No, ma'am.
No, you have a great attitude, and I appreciate that. Even though you're tired, you've got a lot going on. Mr. Griffin, I heard her say she needs a refrigerator, had some flood damage. So just check to see if we have resources
Oh,
available.
that's awesome.
Yes, we want you to have a refrigerator. And so, Mr. Griffin, just check to see, because I know we have some different pots going
Okay.
on, okay? All right, Vera, but you had such a great outlook and a positive attitude.
Thank
And
you.
that just goes to show you, when people have positive attitudes, they attract positive things. I just believe that.
I agree.
Yeah, they do, they do. All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you have for me on Ms. Roberts?
Ms. Roberts is doing fine, Your Honor. I received a progress report from NCADD stating that, she's attending. Everything is going fine. She's in total compliance with her outpatient treatment. She's also on a sober link, no violations on that from the other court, and she's been tested, no problems with testing. So she's doing really good at this time, Your Honor. She's been with her just a little over 35 days. So, she's still fairly new, but other than that, she's doing fine. No problems with Ms. Roberts at this time.
Wonderful. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations on the good report. You're working the program. Don't get overwhelmed. Ask questions. Call Mr. Griffin up. Stay in touch with him. We're proud of what you're doing. We know it's not easy, and I have no objections to starting that process for a restricted license. You've
Yes.
been in the program for 35 days, and we support what you're doing, and we want to show that. Keep up the good work. Be safe. I know working those long hours are difficult and tiring, but I know you look forward to that paycheck. So keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if I could add for
Yes.
Ms. Roberts, I just really appreciate your attitude. You accept responsibility and then you act on it and you do it. And yeah, you have a smile even though you're dead tired. Just keep up the great work, ma'am. You're on your way. You're doing the hefty lifting. You're taking responsibility. I know you're going to do this. Thank you, Judge.
Yes. All right.
If I might add one more thing, a big accomplishment. I forgot about this. I quit smoking cigarettes.
Look at you. You just went cold turkey? Did you just go cold turkey, Ms. Roberts?
Yep.
I love it. I love it. Wonderful. All right. And how's it going? Are you grouchy? Are you what?
No, I work too much to be grouchy. I'm too busy.
Listen, I love it. I love it. Well, keep going. Keep going, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, Mr. Griffin. I am going to have you go ahead. I'll follow Mr. Reed's recommendation. Let's get that paperwork done for her restricted license. And Mr. Griffin, what would be next for Ms. Roberts?
I'm gonna have a face-to-face with her, Your Honor, on October the 24th, 2022, and that'll be at 10:35 a.m. So I'll give you a call on that day, Ms. Roberts, and I'll talk to you before then.
Okay.
And then, Mr. Griffin, you'll check on if we have resources available, especially with Mr. Bowser, to connect her with to get a refrigerator.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. If nothing else, I want you to enjoy the rest of your week, ma'am. Try to get you some rest, okay?
Oh, I'm going right now.
There you go. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's call the remainder. I have Miss Mack. I had scheduled for 8:35 a.m. Demondra Alford, SB 1204561. What is he what am I reviewing for him? Was he supposed to pay that ticket?
Judge, I did review it. On September 19th, I think you ordered him to do workforce in lieu of paying costs and fines. At least that's what's listed there. Although previously he had missed payments. So I don't I couldn't tell if this was just a carryover or if this was something new. Because of the date, I figured it's something new, but the data review is given for today.
But it says review. Miss Mack, what's going on with that?
Yeah, I do believe that Mr. Fikens is correct. This is one of the ones that you allowed him to do community service for through workforce. And we just wanted to see if he actually did it. I know he did do the workforce last week. So,
Okay.
and it's only every Wednesday, so.
Did you confirm that he did 8 hours last week?
Yes, I spoke with probation officer, Mr. Delator. And he confirmed that. He said, you know, that they were together. He was with him while he did it. So yes.
All right. So then I'm going to close that particular matter. Okay. Let's put in the ROA that he worked 8 hours of workforce and that I'm closing this matter because he's got like 1,000 cases with us.
He does. It'd be nice to.
And I know he last week he didn't, but we sent him out a new notice, right?
Yes.
All right. Very good. All right. Thank you, Miss Mack. And then I see that there's someone on an iPhone. I don't know. Is that Miss Matthews?
Hey, Deja Ellis.
No, that's not Deja Ellis.
I don't know who that is. Can somebody find out who they are since they've been sitting in my courtroom? Thank you. All right, let's go down to the 1030. I have Onisha Alderson, SP 129-35123. Did Ms. Alderson pay?
Yes.
Wonderful. Let's close that out. I'm going now to D. Anthony Allen. I have SP 133-5207, counts 1 and 2. Did he pay?
He did not pay, Judge, but he did call and wanted to ask for more time. He left a message on the voicemail asking for more time. So
I'll adjourn it. I'll adjourn the adjourn to pay. Let me adjourn that to, I'll give him a date in November. You can call him back and let him know he needs to get it paid by November 18th, 2022. And it needs to be before 10:35 a.m. And then the other review, the review count 1 will be adjourned for review. All right, I have for Shantis Arnold, SP 128-44402.
So this case was put in warrant status for whenever they were supposed to be here before. So it is in warrant status. They didn't take today's date off of their out of the JIS.
So this is in warrant status?
Yes, Judge.
All right, very good, thank you. And then I have for Angelica Rios, 200-445-1801.
Ms. Rios is doing fine, Your Honor, no problems or anything at this time. Did you want to see her before you go?
Yes.
I'll bring her back on the 18th.
Okay, very good. October 18th, 2020.
Well, let's do October 17th, Your Honor, my bad. October 17th.
Okay, I'll do the 17th and
At
that
8:35, 8:45.
at 8:45, right?
Yes.
She's not in a facility. All right, very good. All right, let's go to Venetia Bell, case number 210-01153 for Ms. Bell.
Ms. Bell is doing fine, Your Honor. She's gonna, I'm gonna have her go drug test today. She's taking her COVID test today. And so I have been talking conversation with her. So I'm gonna have her come back on the 17th also, so you can see her before you leave.
All right, so we'll do October
17th,
2022 at 8:45 for Ms. Bell, but she's doing well, Mr. Griffin?
Yes, Your Honor.
No issues?
No.
All right, very good. Did I miss anyone on the morning docket other than the final pretrial, which is not scheduled just yet?
No, Your Honor.
No? All right, very good. I'll have to, do you know if the final pretrial for Mr. Al-Badani, if that's a retained counsel?
It is retained, Judge. The officer showed up earlier. I contacted Mr. Rosenthal. He indicates that it's still going on at 10:45. He talked about trying to resolve it.
Okay.
So I think it's in line for happening at 10:45.
All right, very good. Okay, so we'll come back at 10:45. There's a Jada Allen that's on, and thank you, Ms. Wilson, for letting me know you've been trying to communicate with her. She's not responding. I don't have a Jada Allen on my docket this morning.
Hello, Dana. You told I called.
I'm sorry, Miss Mack.
Yes, Judge, I was looking, if this is the correct person I looked up. It looks like all her cases are in warrant status, so I don't know if she missed a court date on September the 23rd, and her cases are in warrant status, so she may just be a walk-in trying to take care of her cases.
All right, then Mr. Reed or Mr. Fikens, Miss Allen, you missed the court date. You're muted.
Yeah, but I remember going to court on the 19th. I don't remember getting a court date for the 23rd. I haven't got anything in the mail.
Nope, you wouldn't have gotten in the
Anything.
mail. If you were in court on the 19th, I told you your next court date. You wouldn't have gotten anything in the mail.
Oh, see, I didn't.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to work through it. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, you all can see if you can work through it, but Ms. Mack, it sounds like she's just gotta pay her tickets, right?
Yes, Judge, I'm looking at one of her cases. It looks like she had court on August the 24th, and we took a plea. She was supposed to pay by September the 23rd. She did not, and then that's when the warrant went out.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing I can do for you today. You need to pay your stuff. You told me you would.
No, that's what, when I called, I'm the lady that talked to you Friday. You told me to log into Zoom Monday. And now it's this.
No. Let's go back. And I probably did tell you to log in today. I didn't know the status of your case. But at the end of the day, I told you, since we're going to recall everything I told you to pay your fines and costs on September 23rd. Did you get them paid?
I didn't, I really didn't even have the money. My job was cut off our hours.
But Ms. Allen, I have no way of knowing that. When I ask you all, how soon can you get this paid? That's what I always ask everyone.
Yeah.
I try to work with everybody. So if you couldn't get it paid by September 23rd, the date that you gave me, then you were supposed to come back on the 23rd. So are you indicating that you just need more time to get it paid?
Could I come pay some Friday? Do I have to come down there?
Miss, no, there are different ways to get it paid. Let me ask Miss Mack, what does she owe?
Okay, on this one ticket, it looks like it says 220. Hold on, let me check to see if there's another, 1 second, this is more.
I know I paid $60 on one of them Saturday, I believe, or Friday.
Okay,
So
and Mac, I'll waive the warrant costs, but go ahead.
Okay, so it looks like, one ticket she had to pay 220. It looks like the rest of the tickets were gonna be dismissed.
Yes, and do you probably, I don't know if you can see if she paid $60 on the 220 ticket.
Let me look. Give me 1
I got a receipt.
That's okay. It just may not be, you have caught up with our system yet if you just paid it on Saturday. Today is Monday, our first business day. Saturday is not a business day for us.
Judge,
Okay, so I don't see the $60. Do you see it, Mr. Fikens?
yes, on the ticket ending in 2351, it's a civil infraction. They applied it to that ticket. She owed 126 on it, and now she owes 66 on that.
So she had more than one ticket she needed to get paid?
But she shows an outstanding balance on another civil and a misdemeanor of $344 and $295, and then some warrant costs on 3 other matters, probably because she didn't pay.
All right, so Ms. Mack, I need the case numbers as to and what she owes on each one. Just the 2, not the ones that have the warrant costs on them, that are just warrant costs because she didn't pay.
Okay, so, oh wait, I gotta go back and look. Hold on.
It is. This one with the Ulster one, I'm sorry, excuse me, the 220 is SP 125-02352. That one is the balance of 220.
Okay, and if there are warrant costs associated with it, please waive the
Yes.
warrant. Okay,
Okay.
waive it. So is that gonna take her balance down?
Yes, it will.
And what will it
And
take?
then, I'm sorry, hold on one second, Judge. Then count one of that same ticket is gonna be, it was supposed to be for a dismissal. That has a warrant cost on it.
Okay, I'm going to waive that warrant cost.
Okay, and then there's I'm sorry, I'll give you that ticket number one. I'm sorry, Judge. This
You
ticket,
gave-
go ahead.
I'm good with the one you said is count one. I'm good with that.
Okay. So then this ticket, SP 127-93752, that's another one that's adjourned for dismissal, and it has the warrant cost on it.
I'll waive it with the warrant cost.
And did you want me to include the those civil infractions, or because they took the money and put that on the civil infraction instead of this misdemeanor?
But did she owe the civil infraction?
Yes,
Did she
because
have-
it went into default because she didn't make her payment
Oh,
by
but
the
what's that?
23rd.
But was that civil infraction scheduled for dismissal?
Let me see. Let me look at it. No, this one wasn't.
Okay, and so what is the case number on that civil infraction?
SP 125-02351.
All right, and she owes how much on it?
66.
All right, so it sounds like she owes us $66, and then she owes the 220 less the warrant cost, right?
Yes.
And the warrant cost is how much, Ms. Mack?
50.
All right. So that means she owes us 170 and 66. So you owe us $236, Ms. Allen. When can you get that paid?
Friday.
This Friday?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Allen, you've got to come and pay it, because next time they assess warrant costs, I won't be able to waive it. So you're gonna tack like another $200 or $300 onto your cost. That makes no sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Can you pay the 236 by Friday?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to schedule it for review. This is what I'll do. I will schedule it for review on Monday, October 17th, 2022 at 10:30. Please make sure it's on my docket at 10:30. And so get it paid before Friday or by Friday. Don't wait until Monday, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Get it paid. And then that way you'll get your dismissals and you'll get this all behind you, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you for your patience, okay?
Thank you. You too.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
You
All right.
too. Bye.
Did I miss anything else?
No, Judge.
All right, then I will see you all at 10:45. Ms. Wilson, I'm going to keep you on as the co-host so I don't run my battery down.
Judge,
Yes,
I sent you some orders. I need you to look over and get back with me, please.
yes, ma'am, I certainly will. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. Thank you all. I'll see you at 10:45.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Or let me know when they're ready, Miss Matt. Okay,
Okay, sure will.
all right, thank you. Okay.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you. What's your name? The middle name is Darrell. It looks like you're scheduled for November the 14th at 10:45 on Zoom. Okay, that's Judge Holmes is in 133. Okay, I only see. No, October the 20th, you have a court date in courtroom 533. No, sir, in courtroom 533, that's in another courtroom, that's not Judge Holmes' court. On October 20th at 1:30 in courtroom 533.
Okay.
Correct. For which one?
All right, give me 2 minutes.
That's a trial.
Yeah, just give me 2 minutes and come on.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. I'll be up there.
Yes, sir.
Tell me how you been? Been all right?
For the trial? See, I wouldn't be able to tell you that, I don't know.
No, once you step in, I gotta go ahead and do that.
No, just the one. Yeah, you got a lot of cases, but you only have this one case with Judge Holmes, so, and it's not in that, for that date.
I'm sorry?
That you have, for the 14th, that you have to take class, it's not even for that.
All right, well, that's what I'm gonna get ready and get in touch with her right now. And see what she wants to do.
I don't know, sir. You gotta give me a case number or something. Do you remember when you went to court?
That's what's good. I'm fine. All right. Oh, for sure.
But you don't remember who you were in front of?
Oh, she's on the.
Okay. Oh, no. I don't see, you said the beginning of what month? Sorry?
So I'll let her know. She should be off in a minute.
Yes, I understand that. Is it Michigan Defensive Driving Course?
Okay, gotcha. And that's the.
Defensive Driving Course. Defensive Driving Course, you go online and get that information for Michigan Defensive Driving Course.
Okay, all right, I'll have a party back.
Okay. Okay. Correct. Yes, sir. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, no problem, sir. You too. What are you doing on TV? You didn't hit mute, you hit everything but that. How did it hit mute? I did.
Mr. Fikens?
Yes, sir, Mr. Reed.
Is there retained in the courtroom?
I think so. There is a retained attorney. Mr. Gatney.
He needs to talk to Mr. Rosenthal.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Gatney. You're here on El Badani?
Correct.
Yeah, you might wish to talk to Matthew Rosenthal. He's the prosecutor.
Okay. Does he have a breakout room?
Yes.
Yes, I'll send it now.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Attorney Warfield.
Good morning, Attorney Vikings. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Can't complain. Can't complain at all.
Good. There was a Mr. Gatney, an attorney, Mr. Gatney, who was appearing for Mr. Albadani as well.
That could be the case if he's from Mr. Mammoth's office.
Okay.
Is he still here?
I think he's in a breakout room.
Okay.
And, I think he needs to see, he requested to see Matt Rosenthal. Mr. Rosenthal, if you can hear me, there's been a request to go into a breakout room with Mr. Gatney. Mr. Rosenthal, can you hear me?
Sorry, Your Honor, Miss Mack. Can I please be placed in a breakout room with Officer Harris?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. How you doing, Officer Harris?
Find yourself.
I'm doing good, sir. Are you there, Miss Wilson? Thank you, ma'am. And then we should be good on that last case, Miss Mack. I'm gonna let the attorney know right now if I could be placed in the breakout room with the attorney, and then we should be all set.
Yeah, I think the attorney is in the breakout room. I'm not sure, but Ms. Wilson will facilitate that.
Yeah, he's in 3, but we should be good to go. Thank you. And then we are all set. Miss Mack, I do have a vet downstairs that I'm kind of dealing with at the moment. Do you think you guys will need me on the record?
Call me and I'll let you know. Call the office.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, I'll have my phone on me too. And it shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
I'll be right back if you guys need me on the record. Thank you, Officer Harris. And then, yeah, just shoot me a text, Miss Mack, and I'll be right up here.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. And I am back. Sorry about that. We just had a vet in Judge Ford's room that I had to attend to. Oh, oops.
Ms. Mack, I think the parties are ready on that final pretrial.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Fikens. I did inform the judge that we were ready to go, so I'm just waiting for her to appear.
Thank you, Ms. Mack.
Thank you.
And then unfortunately, Attorney Fikens, he won't be admitted into veteran treatment court.
Oh, okay. Thank you for trying.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it would have, I think, done him well. Can't force him to go though.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Rosenthal,
Yes, Miss Mac.
can you call my desk, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Let everyone know, Judge will be on shortly. She's having some internet issues, but she should be on shortly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Mac.
All right, 36th District Court is in session. Let's move as quickly as possible. I'm having some connectivity concerns. All right, here we go. I have, and thank you for your patience. I have for Mr. Al Badani, SP 125-462-2, counts 1, 2, and 3. For Mr. Al Badani, please state your full name for the record.
Robert Gagne, standing in for Stephen Mamet on behalf of the defendant who is present via Zoom, Your Honor.
That counsel, that's you? Oh, okay. All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Mr. Jamil Abadani.
All right, Mr. Rosenthal, place your appearance on the record, please.
Yes, may it please this honorable court, Matthew Rosenthal for the people, P84807. We also have Officer Harris Fitzgerald. I'm not sure if he is presently with us or if he's in the breakout room, but he was here and I did speak with him, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, counsel. All right, how are we proceeding? Today, these matters are scheduled for final pre-trial.
Yes, Your Honor. After speaking with Officer Fitzgerald Harris, I'm sorry if I said that earlier backwards. We're going to be dismissing, Your Honor. He's part of the reconstructive accident, so he's not always there first on the scene or on the scene. So these will be a dismissal due to that, Your Honor.
All right, without prejudice, of course. Counsel, any response?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All three of the matters are dismissed without prejudice. Thank you all for your patience. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
Your Honor. Have a good day.
You do the same. Did I take care of everything?
You have your
Yes,
judge.
Judge.
Yes, yep.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, let's be on standby. Ask staffing. Ms. Mack, I do. Mr. Albadani, you are excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good
All
day.
right, you too. Mr. Reed, Ms. Mack, can you send me Thursday's docket? Because I believe our staffing would be for Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
Yes, Judge. We also need Thursday docket, Ms. Mack. Thank you. Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, Friday if there is one as well. And
Okay.
Ms. Mack, as long as you're at it, I'll be here on Wednesday. So if you could send me Wednesday's docket.
And me as well, Miss Mack.
Ms. Mack, we need.
I just thought if Attorney Fikens was adding that, I was gonna add myself as well as quick as possible.
All right, so. Okay, so we'll boy, all right, we will stay tuned for staffing.
Yes,
I know that there are 2 new case managers, I think, that are starting on today. And so I know we have 1 case that's up for staffing for the Veterans Treatment Court docket. I have no idea what Thursday's docket looks like.
What time is, if it's for vet treatment court, Your Honor, I'd like to be there. Is that staffing today for a veteran?
Yes, but we're gonna be on standby. Let me circle back with Mr. Morgan because we only have 1 today.
Absolutely, Your Honor. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, let me get back with him now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you all. Thank you, Ms. Mack. I'm available.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye, Ms. Wilson.
All right.